Hey everybody, welcome back to Serene Bookworks. And welcome to 2019. My goodness, last year really went fast, I think. I've got some fun stuff planned for this year, and this is the beginning of it. And as I flip through, maybe we'll talk some more about some other stuff that I'm doing too. I was trying to use up some paper, and inspiration struck. You know how that happens sometimes. So I decided to make these three TNs, and I always forget to bring this down, but this is what they look like. They're kind of chunky, fluffy-ish. But you know what? Oh my goodness, isn't that pretty? Yes. So, these three TNs are the start of a new series that I'm working on. Excuse me. And it's called Express Yourself. And what my thought is that I will give you the bare bones, hopefully some inspiration, and then it's up to you to fill it up, because these are pretty naked. As we go through, you'll see there's not a whole lot of tags. There's very little embellishment done, because I want it to be up to you. So this first set, the paper pad that I was trying to use up was, I think it's Die Cuts with a View, and it's music and script. And I only had a few pages of it left, but I wanted to use it up and get it out of my hoard. And so I decided that I would make these, and the theme for this month, for January, is home. And what does home mean to you? It could mean a lot of different things. Maybe it's where you grew up. Maybe you're like me and you're kind of redecorating your home. It's taken forever, by the way. You tell me, and what makes it a home? You know, this is for you to fill in however you would like. Of course, you don't have to use these for this reason, but that's the inspiration behind them. So you'll get a pretty blank TN, and then I will also give you some bits and bobs, some leftovers, and some fun little things. There's some leftover cards here. You can make tags. I give you some cardstock, some trim. You get a little cute, I think that's a 7 Gypsies, what do you call them? Safety pin, and I made a little charm here for you. So each one will also have that. These will be in my Etsy store the first week of January. And let's start flipping through here. They're the same, but they are different, if that makes sense. And they're the same because they use the same elements. But they're different because they're not identical. There's some little tags there. This set, for example, they will all have a book page from a gardening book. And this one, for example, says Sanctuary, which I thought was pretty cool. And I hope you guys can see that. It's so dark. Oh my goodness. That's on my goal list for 2019. Get some lighting, y'alls. I also put in some scraps that I had. These are like sewing elements, kind of goes along with the whole, redecorating theme, I thought. And again, you can see that these are pretty naked. There's no stamping or anything like that, no distressing. Just waiting for you to fill it with thoughts, pictures, ideas, sketches, whatever your heart desires. And here's the middle. I tried to put something cool in the middle of each one of these because I love the middle of signatures because it's like such a blank canvas, you know. There's just a little lace tip out there. There's some scraps that I turned into a tuck spot, but you know, you don't have to use it like that. Maybe that could be a start of a collage page or something. And the reason I thought of this for home is the queen bee and the crowns, you know. I just thought, you know, queen of the castle, king of the castle. And there's some words in here that are talking about how wonderful life and home is. There's a little bit of lace trim here and there. There's another little tuck here. This is Bow Bunny paper. And everyone will have a an envelope so that you can tuck whatever you prefer into that envelope. And there's a cool little image of the beehive. That's what made me think of, you know, like queen bees kind of thing. And it also reminds me of Utah, which is where I need to go here shortly to see some family. And there's a tuck back here. All right, so that's one. We'll go through these super quick just to show you that they're not all the same. And I believe, yes, there's a pocket on the front of each one of these. And like I said, I used all the same lace, mostly the same paper. This is some more of that Bow Bunny paper. Used up some scraps and tags. There's another book page that's gorgeous. And yeah, just scraps here and there to just kind of help you along. And like I say, I will go through one of the little ephemera kit things that I have here for you too. And you don't have to use all of it. You don't have to use any of it, you know. So this is one thing that I'm planning on doing. Oh, and I need to... This page just cracks me up because the Elitch Gardens is in Denver. I live in Colorado, and that has been just like a mainstay. And wherever I might be, if someone says Elitch's, I would think of my home. So that's my home in Colorado. That's kind of what I think when I hear that. And see, I went off on a tangent. But anyway, we were talking about our goals for the new year. There's a really neat beehive there. I love this lace. And a lot of it has to do with, you know, getting these out there, making the world a more beautiful place. You know, it doesn't matter if you collage on these, write pictures, photos, whatever. There's a little pocket there made out of some trim. I hope I'm staying in frame here. And thank you, Shayna, for the paper. You know, these kinds of things just make the world more beautiful, you know, and that's what we need to think about when we're leaving this world to the younger folk. You know, I love this. I've got 3 granddaughters that I dearly, dearly love. And I'm super excited for them to be older so that, well, one of them is old enough to do this. And I would love to make a book with her one day. It's Greg's daughter's daughter. And she is a cutie pie. There's that book page in this one. Little cottage. Oh, I love it. Love it. And, you know, for these, glue them down, Mod Podge over them, whatever. You can see how they're alike yet different, I think. Did some, just little collaging. Oh, here it is. Our home is now so happy and so full. And I outlined that because I thought that was so pretty. And here's a record of Utah boys. And of course, Utah is where Greg is from. That's his home, where his daughter lives. And I got to go a few years ago, and I really liked it there. It was awesome. Very awesome. Here is another Elitch Gardens with another envelope here that you can put some goodies in. There's another little sewing type thing, which, you know, if this is not your bag, Mod Podge over it or whatever, you know. There's the middle of this one. And they all have a little fabric in them. And I will probably do these, you know, A, B, or C in my Etsy. And since the ephemera packs are so very similar, I'll just pick one to go with each one. And next month, here's a shocker. This the theme will be love. And I'm not just talking Valentine's here. Yeah, there's roses and flowers and all that good stuff, because I'm making them now. But, you know, love, again, can mean different things to different people. That's why the subjects that I've chosen are kind of open-ended. You know, what is love to you? Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your dog. That would be awesome. You know, what are the things you love? Maybe you love music. It's so open-ended. That's what I like about these. And really quick, we'll just go through this. Like I say, there's some cards, some scrap paper that you can turn into tags or photo mats, whatever you would prefer. This is gorgeous, by the way. And some trims. And some cardstock here. There's a couple of sheets of cardstock here, and of course the ribbon with all that on there. So that's, like I say, that will be in my Etsy store within a few days, and I hope that this series is giving you at least something to think about, whether this is, you know, right up your alley or not. Maybe it will give you something to think about for your own journaling. Because, you know, that's what we need to do. Let's make this world a very beautiful place by displaying your art. Yours. Am I pointing at you? Yes, yours. All right. I'm not going to make this too much longer. And if you want to comment down below, let me know what your goals are. I don't call them resolutions because that's kind of silly. But let me know what your goals are for 2019. That would be interesting. All right, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will speak to you later. Have a great night. Bye.